What's happening, my Jack family? Coach Scott here, jackedafter40.com and shreddedafter40.com. Welcome to another episode of the Jacked After 40 podcast. Today we're going to talk about how shredded do you want to get after 40 and why do you want to get shredded after 40? As I've mentioned before, this podcast, this channel is so much bigger than myself, my goals, my experiences. It's about us as a collective, the Jacked After 40 community, sharing our experiences and learning and growing together. So be sure to drop a comment down below to share how shredded you want to get after 40 and why you want to get shredded after 40 so we can learn from each other, see where we're at, and help support each other throughout our journeys together. So I'm curious, how shredded do you want to get after 40? Do you want to get stage shredded? Do you have any kind of desire to compete? Or do a photo shoot where you reveal some crazy striations, amazing vascularity, got veins crawling up your abs? Or do you just want to get a really lean beach body with visible six-pack abs? Or maybe you just want a four-pack, a nice lean athletic build that allows you to look fuller, a little bit more muscular. So really curious, drop a comment down below to share how shredded you want to get after 40. And notice how I didn't say, I didn't ask what body fat percentage you want to get into, because that's just, it's so arbitrary. We all look different at certain body fat percentages. I see some guys with visible six-pack abs at 13, 14, 15% body fat. Then there's other guys who don't have a visible six-pack until they get below 10%, closer to 8% body fat. So aiming for a certain body fat percentage isn't a great goal to have in mind. It should really be a look that you're going for. I see some guys thinking they should get to 6 to 8% body fat, thinking that's where they're gonna look their best. They get down to that 6 to 8 body fat percentage and their face just looks really gaunt. They look really skinny, they look really tiny, they look really flat, they don't look impressive at all. Yeah, maybe that's what it takes to get on stage and look as crazy shredded as you want to, but most people are gonna look at you and go like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? You don't want to be that crazy freaking lean. So setting a goal to be 6 to 8% body fat may not be the best for most people at all. I'd say most people is not a good goal to have in mind. But yeah, just aiming for that, you just really don't know where you are going to look your best. So I'd rather have a look in mind that you want to achieve. It's really important to take this time to think about how shredded you want to get after 40 because it really allows you to visualize the end goal. Like I said, the body fat percentages aren't a good indicator of how lean you want to get, how shredded you want to get, and neither is scale weight. You may start off here thinking, I need to drop 20 pounds in order to get shredded after 40, but if you're just fixated on dropping 20 pounds or getting to a certain body fat percentage, yet you get there and it's not quite the look you were aiming to achieve, it's not gonna be congruent. So it really helps to have that. I mean, what we're really going for, I think most of us men over 40, when we are trying to get shredded, it's a look that we are going for. So really having that look in mind, what you want to see with your physique, where you want to see the details. Do you want to have six-pack abs? Like visualizing yourself looking like that is a great motivator in of itself. It's really giving you something to strive for. It keeps your tension, it keeps your focus on the target that you are aiming to achieve. So I think that it's an incredibly important step to begin your journey with, or if you're even partway through your journey, start thinking about right now as you're aiming to get shredded after 40. As for myself personally, I have no desire to ever get stage shredded again. Been there, done that. It was a fun, rewarding experience, but at this stage in the game, I just enjoy having a really lean beach body. I enjoy having visible six-pack abs. I don't care what my body fat percentage is. I don't care what I weigh. I just care about how I look, more importantly, how I feel, and that takes us to why do you want to get shredded after 40? And this is the part that excites the heck out of me. I can't wait to hear the reasons why you want to get shredded after 40, how you think it's going to impact your life. What is driving you to get shredded after 40? For myself personally, the reason I enjoy having visible six-pack abs, a lean beach body physique, is because it's been congruent with who I am, who I've always been. I was always a lean, athletic kid. I had abs as a kid, I had abs as a teenager. It wasn't until my mid-20s when I gained 50 pounds of fat, lost the abs, and during that time, I just didn't feel congruent with myself. I felt like something was off. I still had all the knowledge, I still had all the experience of a physique coach and a trainer, all the lifestyle experiences behind me, but my physique, how I looked, how I felt, wasn't congruent with the core of my being. I was used to feeling my best, performing my best. I was used to having confidence and a great zest for life, and I felt like having that extra 50 pounds of fat kind of robbed me of that. So really going for the congruency. And I really, for me personally, even when I just went through this mini cut, I only lost just over 6 pounds. When I went through the muscle building phase last year, where I gained that 7 to 8 pounds during that time, during that 11-month muscle building phase. Towards the end, I mentioned that I just didn't feel my best. I felt kind of full and bloated all the time. I wasn't performing my best in the gym. When I dropped that weight, just 6 pounds, I now feel my best. I am performing my best. I have this incredible zest for life. People would think like it shouldn't be, your weight shouldn't dictate how happy you are or anything like that, but it really does have a strong impact on how I perform, how I feel, just internally and externally. So just kind of knowing your happy place. And yeah, for some people, like, getting shredded isn't the thing that's going to make you happy. Like, don't think that getting shredded is the answer to your happiness overall. For me, it's about that feeling. I do truly, honestly feel more confident. I have a great sense of pride. I have this feeling of just vitality. I truly do feel my best. I'm sure you can feel my excitement, my enthusiasm right now through this microphone, through this camera here. This is definitely my happy place. And when I get away from it, I feel it. And it's not so much about getting down on my appearance. It's an overall feel. I really want to not only look my best, I want to perform my best in all aspects of my life. I don't want to be feeling tired. I don't want to get so lean. I don't want to get down the rinse. One of the big reasons why I don't want to get competition shredded is because getting down to that point, you could feel very tired, very drained. Your libido could take a dramatic hit there. It's just, there's so many things, so many negatives that can come from getting too lean. So you want to be careful of that. You want to find your sweet spot where you truly do feel your best in all aspects of life, just performing your best in all aspects. So it really comes down to just overall health as well, overall well-being. So those things are incredibly important to me. I get my blood work done often, and I know where I'm at right now, this lean beach body with visible abs. My blood markers are incredible at this point, so I am ecstatic with where I'm at. I have supplemented with vitamin B12 to help boost that up a little bit, trying to optimize things within a healthy range, but always trying to optimize things through some supplementation and some lifestyle changes as well. Really making my lifestyle a top priority, getting to a good sleep-wake routine, which I find is number one, and really doing the best to manage my stress overall. Because even at this level of leanness, even being in my sweet spot, this lean beach body with visible abs, if my sleep is off, if I am stressed, I am going to feel like crap. So it really doesn't have anything to do with the level of leanness, it's the overall lifestyle as well. So trying to pair your lifestyle with the look that you want to go, and know that the look you're trying to achieve should enhance your life, not take away from it. So if you're trying to get to a level of leanness that is really, really hard for you to maintain, and you're stressing over maintaining visible six-pack abs, and you're better off maintaining a four-pack, just a little bit softer appearance, but a nice, lean, athletic, strong-looking physique, go for that if it's going to be congruent with your overall lifestyle. So again, that's the congruency is the key thing for me. It just feels right to me, but it really helps knowing that, I mean, I had that background. I was lean. I did have abs for a good portion of my life. So it just feels like it's always been who I am. So that's been a key thing. The other thing is I am a walking billboard for my business as well. So that's a big reason why I enjoy having this visible six-pack ab, lean beach body. I think it has helped inspire other men over 40 to step up their game and go after their best selves. Not just, again, everyone doesn't want, just because I have this, I'm thinking of my body as a billboard to inspire others to get lean, doesn't mean that they're all going to want to have visible six-pack abs as well. They could have a goal of just having the 4-pack as well, but it gets them from being 20, 30 pounds overweight to a nice visible 4-pack where they are looking their best, feeling their best, able to live their life to the fullest, feeling confident, proud, and just really living their best life possible. So that's a huge driver for me as well. It's one of the advantages I have as a physique coach, a fitness coach in the spotlight, recording videos like 3 times per week, is that I wouldn't call it pressure, because it's not, I don't thrive. Reasons why I try to get this physique of a lean beach body and visible 6-pack abs isn't because of any kind of external pressure of living up to a certain standard. It's more like I get a lot of joy. It's a rewarding experience knowing that my lifestyle, my journey, even my physique has inspired other men over 40 to make positive changes in their life to become the best versions of themselves. So it's not this pressure to look a certain way for other people. It's more of an internal thing. I love inspiring other people to become the best versions of themselves. But just because I feel my best with visible 6-pack abs, a lean beach body, doesn't mean that that's where you're gonna feel your best and perform your best as well. This is why I'm asking you personally, how shredded do you want to get after 40, and why do you want to get shredded after 40? What are the reasons that are driving you? In the past, for me, it's also been being a role model for my kids. I started recording these videos on my YouTube channel back when I think my daughter was like 3 years old, my son was 5 years old, and they were participating in the movements. They were doing some of the workouts with me, and seeing them older right now. My daughter's gonna be 18, my son's 19. Seeing him in the gym, my daughter asking me questions about what kind of ab workout she should be doing right now. Just seeing them active and embracing this lifestyle and wanting to fuel their bodies with the best foods, the nutrient-rich foods, so they can feel their best, perform their best. Like, that excites me. Being a role model, it always has excited me because they're close to me. I want to see them living their best lives. I want to see them living a full, healthy life. So it's been great knowing that my actions, my physique, my lifestyle has left a mark on them, where they feel my energy, they feel my enthusiasm. They know how they've seen me in the downtimes. They've seen me 50 pounds heavier, even battling depression at that time. They saw how it impacted me in a negative way, gaining that 50 pounds of fat, and then they saw the impact of what it was like to drop that 50 pounds of fat, just the sense of accomplishment, that the pride that came from that, and just seeing how my confidence has skyrocketed once again. So really, really cool to, I think, for myself, be a role model for them to, again, live their best lives possible, a role model to my fellow men over 40. Again, just sharing my experiences, not in a way that should encourage you to strive for my personal goals, but it's great, which is why it's so important for us men over 40 as a community, this Jacked After 40 community, to share our goals, share how we are feeling, where we feel our best, so we kind of learn from each other. We realize it's not a cookie cutter thing out there. We don't need to fit into some kind of norm. Being shredded after 40 is not a single particular look. It's a bit of a broad spectrum for us men over 40, and it's great to see where we all feel our best, perform our best. There's no right or wrong answer. The only right or wrong answer is what's best for you personally, and only you know that, which is absolutely freaking awesome, which is why I'm so excited to hear from you down in the comment section below. And I'm really curious to know if you feel any kind of pressure to get shredded after 40 because of social media. If your social media feed is anything like mine, there are crazy shredded males and females that just flood my stream. I do become very inspired by them, but you gotta be careful to not really invest a lot of your emotional energy into wanting to look like these people, because you don't know their whole backstory. You don't know if they look like that all the time, if some of these pictures have been from the past, and you don't know what it takes to maintain those physiques, whether they require performance enhancing drugs, and you don't know if they are truly honestly happy behind the scenes, which is why I really pride myself on keeping it raw and real with this channel, sharing the good and the bad, and really giving you guys a really strong glimpse behind the scenes of my overall lifestyle. If I'm not feeling so good, you guys are going to be the first ones to know, but really, for the most part, I really pride myself on living my life to the fullest, doing what is going to optimize my health and my overall well-being, and sharing those things with you so you can experience them as well. But really, it's an important point to do this for yourself. That the reason why you want to get shredded after 40 is because of you. You shouldn't be doing it to make anyone else happy. I mean, for myself right now, I'm kind of reminding myself back in my teenage days, because I am back in the dating scene right now. Back when I started working out, initially it was for sports. I wanted to be stronger playing hockey. I was a smaller guy going up against a lot of bigger guys, so I needed a good strong foundation. And then once my physique started changing, I noticed that started attracting the attention of women. So right now, I mean, there is a part of me that enjoys having a lean beach body to attract a partner, a female. But you got to be careful here. The interesting thing is that being in this dating scene, a lot of women do not find six-pack abs attractive on guys. Yeah, they may make a comment, they see a magazine or see a guy on the beach, but really most of them would rather their partner have a little bit more fat on their body. But for me personally, I am looking to attract a female who appreciates a lean physique. This is me. Again, like I said, this is my lean beach body with visible six-pack abs is congruent with who I am. If that is not what makes another female happy, they're probably not the right one for me. I'm not going to change because of anyone else. So I am doing this for me personally, and I attract a lot of people in my life because of my lifestyle, and I turn off a lot of people in my life because of my lifestyle. But it's just me. I'm just gonna keep being me. I'm gonna keep being raw and real, and that's what this is all about. And this is why I want to get to the reasons of why you want to get shredded after 40. And I really want to know like what that means to you. Like, how shredded do you want to get and why you want to get there? So it's very personal. It's very personal to you, and that is really what this is all about. It shouldn't matter what anyone else thinks. You're doing it for you, and you have your own personal reasons why you want to get there. So I am so stoked to hear them down in a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this discussion, and if you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. And if you know a fellow bro who would benefit from listening to today's podcast, do him a favor and share it with them. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next podcast.